Research paper, Foundational Vocabulary of the Bible. Introduction. The Bible is written in a variety of ancient languages, primarily Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek. The foundational vocabulary of the Bible plays a crucial role in understanding its theological concepts, narrative structure, and divine messages. The meanings of key terms in these languages provide insight into the central themes of the Bible, such as salvation, covenant, sin, and holiness. This paper will explore several key biblical terms in both Hebrew and Greek, their meanings and their implications for biblical interpretation. Key biblical terms in Hebrew. Number 1, Elohim, Elohim, meaning God, gods. The term is used most frequently in the Hebrew Bible to refer to the singular God of Israel. Despite being grammatically plural, it is almost always used with singular verbs, indicating the monotheistic understanding of God. Implication. Elohim emphasizes God's power as the creator and ruler of the universe, presenting a foundational idea of God's sovereignty. Number 2, Yivah, YHWH, or Yahweh, meaning the personal name of God, often rendered as Lord in English translations. It is derived from the verb to be and signifies I am or I am who I am, reflecting God's eternal, self-existent nature. Implication. Yahweh reveals the covenant relationship God has with Israel, emphasizing his faithfulness, holiness, and uniqueness. Number 3, Tvorah, Torah, meaning law, instruction, or teaching. It refers to the first 5 books of the Bible, also known as the Pentateuch, and encompasses the laws given to Israel. Implication. Torah represents God's guidance for living in accordance with his will, central to Israel's identity as a nation chosen to serve God. Number 4, Hesed, Chesed, meaning loving kindness, mercy, steadfast love. It refers to God's covenantal faithfulness and the loyalty that should characterize human relationships. Implication. Chest highlights God's grace and love toward his people, often expressed in his forgiveness and covenant promises. Key biblical terms in Greek. Number 1, Logos, Logos, meaning word, speech, reason. In the Gospel of John, Logos is used to refer to Jesus Christ, the pre-incarnate Word of God who was with God and was God. Implication. Logos encapsulates the concept of God's communication to humanity, culminating in the incarnation of Jesus Christ as the divine revelation to the world. Number 2, Agape, Agape, meaning love, particularly selfless, sacrificial love. It is distinguished from other forms of love, eros, philia, by its unconditional nature. Implication. Agape is the central virtue of the Christian faith, representing the love God has for humanity and the love Christians are called to exhibit toward others. Number 3, Dikaiosune, Dikaiosine, meaning righteousness, justice. It refers to the divine standard of moral integrity and ethical behavior that believers are expected to uphold. Implication. Dikaiosine is foundational to the concept of salvation and justice, both in the Old and New Testaments. It emphasizes God's just nature and the righteousness required for reconciliation with him. Number 4, Sozo, Sozo, meaning to save, deliver, heal. This term is used throughout the New Testament to describe the work of salvation, both physical healing and spiritual deliverance. Implication. Sozo underscores the holistic nature of salvation in Christianity, encompassing spiritual, emotional, and physical aspects of healing and deliverance from sin. Conclusion. The foundational vocabulary of the Bible provides essential insight into its central theological themes. Terms like Elohim and Yahweh convey God's power and covenant relationship with his people in Hebrew, while Greek terms like Logos and Agape describe the revelation of God through Christ and the centrality of love in the Christian life. Understanding these terms in their original languages is essential for interpreting the Bible with greater depth and accuracy. Through the study of these key words, one gains a fuller understanding of the Bible's message of salvation, righteousness, and divine revelation.